rundown from the Leafs game we went to back on March 25th, 2025 against the Philadelphia Flyers. But before we get to this one, I want you guys to please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts game went to. If you guys were at the game and any thoughts and feels you guys have a channel on this post-game rundown, feel free to take comments below. I'll enter you guys down there. Alright guys, just to jump right to it. Yeah guys, we're going to get straight into the scoring of this game. There's quite a bit of goals, so yeah, we're going to obviously do that first, and then we'll get to overall thoughts after. But yeah, just wanted to say, first of all, just before we get into it real quick, felt really great to be back. I haven't been there in a while. And yeah, after all this traveling, finally going back. So, it felt good to finally be back at a Leafs game again, It was good. It was good. I mean, it's been a while, so that's for sure. And some things have changed since I was last there. But anyways, guys, we'll get into that after. All right, so let's get into the final score of this game first. And yeah, the Leafs would absolutely beat down on the Philadelphia Flyers. Like, they just, my goodness, like, just domination for a good chunk of this game. Maybe not all of it, but a good chunk of it anyways. The final score of this game was the Toronto Maple Leafs 7 and the Philadelphia Flyers 2. 2 goals for Philly. But, yeah, overall good game. The shots on goal were Leafs 30. Which is actually not much for 7 goals. And 19 for Philly. But still 30 shots. Not too bad, I guess. Stolarz was fine. He did pretty good. He still did okay, other than the 2 goals. But whatever. The first one, you couldn't really blame him too much, I guess, after I watched the replay a little bit more. Even the second one was just kind of a weird one. Just a deflection, I think. But alright, guys, let's get to it. Start with the first period of play. And unfortunately, the Philadelphia Flyers ended up opening up the scoring. Yeah, of course. No pizza. Of course, that sucks. I know. I think we should have scored first. I feel like in this game, you really should have scored first. But they did give up the first goal last time they played each other, too. So it is what it is. Okay, the goal was scored by Ryan Palin. That'd be 8 on the year for him. Yeah, 8th on the year for him. Assisted by Peltier and Abels. So yeah, that guy, I can't say his name. Abels. I guess there's a different way of saying that guy's name. Made it 1-0. The time of the goal was 7:59. So yeah, 7:59. That'd be a wrist shot. Oh well, it is what it is. Ryan Palin, not a huge fan of him already, guys. You guys should know I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's not terrible. It's just not a fan. All right, guys, I'm just not a fan. Anyways. Moving on to the next goal, we were still in the first period, so yeah, 1-0 Philly after that one. And then the Leafs would end up getting the next goal of this game, ending up like just absolutely going on a beatdown on this team. But anyways, okay. And the goal would be scored by John Tavares, his 31st on the year. Is listed by William Nylander, but that'd be the only assist. Tie game at 1, and the time of the goal would be at 10:37. So, yeah, just over halfway. I think it was like they scored, then we had a commercial break, and then we got it right after. So, yeah, quick response, just like a couple minutes after. So, good stuff for JT, man. He had a night. I'll tell you, we're not even done yet. Okay. Good shot. That was a nice snapshot. And that would be a tie game. And then Philadelphia would have a too many men on the ice penalty. Giving us, I think that was our only actual power play of the whole night. Actually, that's kind of funny. I know. Because I don't think we had any other power plays after that. But fortunately for the Leafs, it ended up working out pretty good because William Nylander got his 39th on the year on the power play goal. Got chicken nuggets, and the assist be by Matthew Nice and Austin Matthews. And that make it 2-1 Toronto, and 15-11 into the period. Wrist shot from William Nylander. And it looked like it looked like Tavares almost tipped it, but he pointed at him right away. He's like, yeah, he pointed at Nylander. I knew it was Nylander because he was pointing at him. He's like, yeah, it's your goal, Nylander. because maybe it went off one of their own guys. I think apparently it went off one of the Philly players I've been hearing for the second one. I don't know. Anyways, good stuff from Nylander, and that'd be a score up the first period. 2-1 Toronto, not too bad. Good. We made a comeback. Good stuff. All right, second period. Here we go. Now this is the beatdown period. Just 1:45 into the second period, the Leafs would strike again, be by Bobby McMann with his 20th on the year. Let's go. First 20-goal campaign for McMann in his career, so good for him. John Tavares, William Nylander with the assist. Snapshot, and 3-1 Toronto. Let's go. It's 3-1 now. Good start to the second. Really good early start. All right, next goal of the game would be by the Leafs again, and we're just peppering Harrison now. John Tavares with his 32nd on the year, second on the game. Mitch Marner, Matthew Knies with the assist. 7:49 into the period. Wrist shot again, and make it a 4-1 game. But now, don't get cocky. This is now the score you really have to watch out for. 4-1. It's a scary lead. And same thing happened last time with this team specifically, Philly, because we were up 4-1 the third. You gave 2 goals, but you still won. But still, got to be careful at 4-1. But then luckily the Leafs wouldn't be at 4-1 for 2-1. Just a few minutes after that, the Leafs would strike in, getting the next goal of this game, and we're still in the second period, making it 5-1. This would be a very significant goal, and I'll tell you guys why now. William Nylander with his 40th on the season. 40th on the season for Nylander. John Tavares, Bobby McMahon with an assist. And 11:55 into the period, wrist shot. Everyone was going crazy. Even the drummer was like saying, Willie. Everyone was like, cheer for Willie because he got 40 goals. Wow, congrats, Nylander. I think that's the first time he's ever got 40, man. That's crazy. Nylander, I mean, like, new Matthews? Is he the new Matthews? Maybe. He could, definitely could be. But yeah, you know, good for Nylander. Congrats on your 40th on the year. Good stuff, man. Really good stuff. And yeah, that made it 5-1. Let's go. And then we would still have one more goal from the Leafs in this period. We're not done. We're all in the second period. Most of the scoring was in the second. David Kampf with his 5th on the season. And he got the puck, went on the breakaway, and he scored. Great goal. I love that goal. Like from end to end, nobody was there, all alone. And he beat Harrison. That was great. Great goal. 6-1. 15:08 the time of the goal. Time into the period. And wrist shot. Calle Jarnkrok and Steven Lorentz with the assist. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. A little late. So, yeah, David Kampf from Jarnkrok and Lorentz. And I haven't seen Kampf score in a while. I haven't seen him score since 2021, actually, when he got that game winner against his old team, Chicago. I know that's the only other time I've seen him score, actually. So it's been a long while for Kampf. So, kind of glad to get him back on the board. And then, unfortunately, the Flyers would end up answering back just before the end of the period. Sean Couturier gets his 12th on the season, assisted by Drysdale and Michkov. I thought it was actually Drysdale first, but no. Yeah, those are the assists. 18-17 in. Tip and shot. Yeah, it was basically a tip, but I guess that's a pretty accurate description. Yeah, that made it 6-2. It's just what we do at this point. Like, these guys are just down bad. Anyways. That would be the score after the second period. 6-2 Toronto. Now, at this point, you just got to go in the third and just basically play defense. That's basically it. But the Leafs did have a little bit of other plans. They did, but for good reason. First of all, they did score like a 7th goal, but, I mean, Marner pushed into Harrison. They went around. Riley put it into empty net. But it's like, you can't count that. Like, that's goal interference. Everyone's, like, booing, but it's like, I get we're Leaf fans, but it's just like, come on. It's no goal. Like, I think that's pretty obvious from my standpoint anyways. I don't know if, like, unless Marner got interfered, like, unless somebody pushed him in, which I didn't see that. So I think it was clearly goalie interference. Like, what can you do, right? It's just, you can't do that. You just can't do it. But the Leafs, fortunately, would get a real 7th goal. And thank God they didn't take this one off the board. And this is pretty significant. Max Domi gets his 7th on the year. Assisted by Jake McCabe, and that made it 7-2, 11:32 into the period, wrist shot. And I finally got my first real Domi goal, guys. Unbelievable. I went crazy. I had to go crazy for that one. I'm sorry if I went a little bit too overhyped for 7, but it was Max friggin' Domi. I had to. It was friggin' Max Domi. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't have. But it's Max Domi, guys. Like, come on. I finally got Domi. It's only 7th on the year, so he doesn't even have that much. So, you know, I was pretty lucky to get him. But yeah, MBJN, shout out to you. We finally both got Max Domi. That was his first NHL goal too, against Colorado Avalanche. And speaking of that, there was 2 people like a few rows under me wearing friggin' Avalanche shirts. I'm like, they came a week ago. Unless they wanted to get revenge on Toronto, that didn't friggin' work out. Sorry, Avalanche. I really do feel bad still about that Lorentz goal. But anyways, yeah, that made it 7-2, and that would be the game. 7-2 final for the Leafs. Absolute domination. Philly's not a good team, guys. I mean, they're last in the Metro for a reason. I'm sorry, Philly fans. You know, at least you have baseball and football that are good. Phillies and Eagles, so at least you got a couple good sports there. I don't think the Sixers are too good either, so yeah, sorry about your Flyers, Philly. I mean, that's tough. I mean, good luck with the rebuild. Yeah, you're probably going to have to go on a rebuild, definitely. This team's just not going to do anything right now. But it was a good game. You know, peppered Harrison. It was a fun game. Had a great time. And, yeah, it was a great win, 7-2. Okay, overall thoughts real quick. Okay, so we went into the arena, went through our usual way, went downstairs. Yeah, it looks a little bit different. Like you can tell, like even like this spot, there's like some new bricks. You know, like there's like new poles. Like the bricks look pretty nice actually so far. And I also noticed that all the new lights are all around the concourse now, but they do have like the signs wrapped up still. Some of them on the other side because they probably gotta like get the lights in them and they gotta work and stuff. That's probably why, and they're probably doing some stuff there. But yeah, I think soon those will probably be working as well. I think by next year, I think they should be close to being done, if not being done completely. But it's good. I like how they're just doing it throughout the season. They're just like, who cares? We got to get this renovation done. This arena is getting older. Well, it is pretty old. I mean, like 1999, it's like 25, 26. Yeah, it's definitely getting up in age. So yeah, you definitely have to do renovation. No question about it. You have to do this renovation. But it's good. I'm glad they're doing it. You know, it's a great renovation. You know, the arena kind of needed it. So good job, guys. Really good job. But, I mean, yeah, you know, overall just, you know, pretty good game. You know, just went around the concourse. Pretty good. And then we met Darcy Tucker, guys. I actually got, like, his autograph, so that was really cool. But, yeah, really cool. He was a great Leaf in his time, so I was like, you know what? I recognize him. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We'll take a picture with him. We'll get an autograph, you know, and when you're going to get a chance to do this again. So, especially if, imagine Darcy Tucker's your favorite player all the time and he's just friggin' there. Imagine that. I know. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm a Leaf fan. We got to do it. But surprised some of the Flyers fans are taking pictures of him unless he did play for Philly. I didn't really look that up, but if he did, I guess understandable. But, yeah, I think he played for a couple teams, though. But anyways, including the Leafs, obviously. But yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, pretty good. Just, yeah, went around the concourse, went upstairs. Pretty much nothing's changed in the 300s. And then, yeah, just took it all in after that. Took it all the warm-ups. Felt good to be back, guys. I'm just saying it again. It felt really good to be back at home. But I do love traveling, too, guys. You guys know I like going to other places. But, yeah, it felt good to be back home. You know, after a long while, it felt good to be back. So, yeah, I will admit it. But anyways, guys, pretty much gonna do it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did watch you guys stuff, please leave a like, guys, subscribe if you're new. Hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts game gonna be going to. Or game I went to, sorry. Yeah, game I went to. If you guys are at the game, any thoughts or feels, guys have tried on this post-game rundown, feel free to take comments just below. Like to you guys on there. There'll be another announcement coming up soon, unless, well, I guess you guys might have already saw it, but yeah, actually, I think I'm actually gonna post this video after. So next video will probably be footage from the home opener, Blue Jays versus the Orioles. You guys should be seeing that next. Can't wait for it. It's going to be great going there tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so I'm going to go there tomorrow. Absolutely excited. I can't wait. My first ever home opener. Oh, my God. That's going to be insane. But, anyways, guys, that's pretty good to do, guys. So, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So, goalies go! And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Well, Buck, I think he's going to put the jacket on.
Back to Steve. Shot! Go! Absolute blast!
Oh, my! Gets it back in.